Okay guys, hello and welcome to another painting stream. In this episode, or in this stream, I should say, I'm going to be painting up a young silver dragon. It's the same sculpt as the one I did in my painting hour, but you can see that it's a little wet and the wings are a bit further apart. That's because I ran it under hot water, then pushed the wings apart a bit so I could actually get in between them, then shocked it in cold water. That does is when you run it under hot water, you can mold it into a position you like, and then when you shock it, it instantly melds into that position, or it stays in that position. So, I do have a plan for this. And this guy didn't really turn out as I expected he would. He's more green to orange colored. So I'm thinking I'll keep him like this and kind of learn from my mistakes. This is why you only open one dragon at a time if they have this similar wingspan type thing. So, this copper dragon, yeah, copper dragon. It's not the color that I want it to be. I want it to be more copper. And I had a thought, but I lost it. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dry brush on some hammered copper and see what that does. Then the underbelly, I'm gonna dry brush on a silverish color. Alright, so I'm going to do that first. Well, that's done. And I did figure out how to actually get my glue to stick. Oh no! No! What you do, ouch. You get the, you get, it's either one or both surfaces. Lightly dampen one surface with water. Do not add water to bottle. Glue it. Apply clear Gorilla Glue to the surface. Oh, that's step 2. Okay. Best at room temperature. Then you clamp objects together for 2 hours. Full cure in 24 hours. You can use heavy objects to achieve clamping pressure. So, I did that on my young red dragon. The one I was having a lot of troubles with before. And he is currently clamped right next to me. So I know for sure I need to finish up the bronze dragon, paint up the silver dragon, and find out what dragon these go to. Okay. Alright, that's that one. Ooh, that looks really nice. That base. What I had done was... Oh! I just got stabbed by the spines. Ouch. Anyways, what I had done was use my detail brush and painted in some fire orange to make it look like it's a lava flowing through rocks and such. And then on this one, ooh, I like that. I dry brushed on some angelic yellow to kind of make it look like it's a desert, but it ended up turning out like a grassland. Or, yeah, it didn't turn out as I wanted, but it still looks really nice. I'm thinking what I could do is I could actually use this as a cave tile. Okay, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to dry brush on another coat of yellow. See if that changes anything, because black dragons are actually, they're, if I remember correctly, they like to inhabit deserts and such, kind of like blue dragons do. Come on, what? How do you... So, I'm thinking that if I paint him up and then try and get my hands on some sand, because believe it or not, it's already snowed up here. The entire front lawn is covered in snow. Anyways, okay, monster angle time. So, Mr. Beast, I tried to make the bases where they're where they would be most of the time. So, oh, black dragons dwell in swamps on the frayed edges of civilization. Actually, that would be good for a black dragon then, because it's a swampy looking one. Okay, nice. And let's see. Yeah, so blue dragons, they tend to nest in deserts. Green dragons like to be in forests. Yeah, in the ancient forest they roam. Okay. No red dragons like volcanoes. White dragons like mountaintops. Yeah, so Arctic areas are icy mountains. And let's see, copper dragon. Live in hills and rocky uplands. Despite their gregarious and even-tempered natures, they possess a covetous, miserly streak and can become dangerous when their hordes are threatened. Okay, so I'm not sure how well that will go for it, but I still like how it turned out, so I'm keeping it. Sue me. Okay, adult silver dragon. Okay, silver dragons. Friendliest and most social of the metallic dragons. Silver dragons cheerfully assist good creatures in need. Silver dragon shimmers as if sculpted from pure silver. Its face given a noble cast by its high eyes and sweeping beard like spikes. Okay, it's not telling me where they like to live. Silver dragons dwell among the clouds, making their lairs on secluded, cold mountain peaks, though many are comfortable in natural cavern complexes or abandoned mines. Silver dragons covet the lost outposts of humanoid civilization, an abandoned mountaintop, citadel, or remote tower raised by a long-dead wizard is the sort of lair that every silver dragon dreams of. Okay. Alright. I have an idea for that. This is the base it came with. So if I can make that look like it's part of a ruined tower, that could be good. Alright. That there. And I will be painting this up this time. this Bone Devil that I started the base coat on a long time ago. Okay. And as always, got my Pyre Energy here. Damn, that's good. Like I said, got my Pyre Energy, and the 15% off your entire order deal is still going on. Just click the link in the description below. You'll get 15% off your entire order. I will get 15%. And you also get to have Pyre Energy and enjoy the sustenance. I think that's the right word. Sustenance. Yeah, sounds right. Okay. Anyways, I'm getting distracted again. I easily get distracted. Okay, so hammered copper. Ow! That hurt. Your wrist just popped. Okay. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's actually gonna look really nice. Got my paint rag, or paint cloth, whatever you want to call it. Cloth, rag, same difference. Where's the right dry brush? Here it is. Here's my favorite dry brush. Yes, I have a favorite dry brush. Royal and Langnickel #4 brush is the one I prefer to use for dry brushing because it's long. It has the long handle, which allows me to comfortably dry brush. And this is the one I use for smaller dry brushings. Also #4, but it has a smaller handle, so it's easier to manage. It's detail brush. Aha. Actually, wait, yeah, this might actually be a better one for this. Royal and Langnickel #6. So if this doesn't work, I'll go back to my #4. I'm thinking. Ooh, I actually like how that looks. So with dry brushing, you want to get as much paint off the brush as you can and just go it's not with the grain of the model, but like you can see how the pattern is, how it goes like this. So you take your brush, go along with them very lightly, because what that does, it gets the paint into the grooves and its detail. And you don't want too much paint seeping into the recesses. I like how that looks already. Okay. Yeah, so I bought most of these in bulk, and it was because the owner of my local game store, he had ordered a bunch, and he even told me, okay, Jason, we have a shipment of minis coming in, mainly for you. So, thanks, Dave. Thanks a bunch. And I walked in, and he had gotten the shipment, and he saw me walk in. He said, Jason, stay away. We don't want you to buy out our entire stock. And I walked over to check it out. He'd gotten a bunch of board games, and he'd gotten like 2 boxes of minis. and he let me pick through them, and he let me choose what minis I wanted. He just had to count them and make sure they were there, which is understandable for any business. Then I ended up buying too many minis, like I couldn't afford them. I said, okay, just take off one of those dragons. Like, all right, put it back. And he's like, and for buying so many minis, here, you can have this one on the house. She's like, oh. Like, I didn't know what to say, so I was like, really? Are you sure? Yeah. Puts it in the bag and hands it to me. Oh, well, thank you. So, Dave, this one is for you. Because I believe this is that same copper dragon that I think it was a copper dragon that I got from you. This one's for you. I think I don't remember what I had gotten. I have so many dragons, but I think it was a copper dragon. No, it wasn't. It was this one. Here it is. This one. This one, I believe, was a brass dragon. I really like how it turned out. Then again, I like how all of my minis turn out except for that one dragon. The one I showed at the beginning of the video. I like all of them except that one. That one I laugh at because that was me trying to figure out how to make a proper color and failing miserably. So I will learn from that, and I thank you for the learning experience. I'm rambling again. All right, just 1 second. Let's see. So you can kind of admire the mini collection I don't need, I guess you'd say. Okay. I should actually get enough Vallejo paints to just fill this. I think I might have enough Vallejo paints to fill this, actually. Let's see. I mainly am going to use Vallejo. It's my preferred brand. Okay. Right. That's not Vallejo. That's Reaper Bones. Oh. Another Reaper Bones. Nolzers. Don't get me wrong. Those are both amazing paints as well. I just prefer Reaper. Not Reaper, but Vallejo. I think this is out. Yeah, that's empty. There it is. So I need more black for black undercoats and such. Don't have any yellow yet, so I'm keeping that on my painting station. Then move these over here, like so. think I have enough Vallejo to do this. I should also get Vallejo inks. That'd be fun. Okay. Ooh. Alright, nice. So, this was my first Chaos Marine that I painted up for Warhammer. So I'm proud of that. That was fun, because I've never had to assemble pieces. So I found that really enjoyable, because I had to figure out new strategies for painting, and then I was going somewhere, and then what was it? Then I got to experiment. Like I said, I got to experiment with new ways of painting, and then I actually got to put it together. It was like building my own little child. That came out weird. Forget I said anything. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna need a lot more silver, so let's just fill that up. Like so. That should be enough for the dry brush and for the base coat. Okay. Grab my detail brush. Some on there. Paint up the mouth. Perfect. So, where did I put the base for it? It's for the black dragon. It's the silver dragon. Where did it go? I don't know where it could have gone. It's weird. Over there. Huh. Strange. Okay. Ooh, I like how the underbelly's turning out. You can already see the silver taking effect and such. I'm thinking, what if I do CP wash? Would that be the right thing for it? Ouch. No, because the underbelly is more of a silver, more of a bluish silver. So I could probably make a whitewash. Okay, so this is my first time making my own wash. So, I'll make it over here. So let's do 1 drop of white. So essentially what a wash is, it's extremely watered down paints. So I'm doing 1 drop of white. Let's do 9 drops of water. Hopefully, and hope for the best, I guess. I don't know. If all else fails, learning experience. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna brush on a bit more silver. Now, I know Ultima sells washes in different colors, but I don't know if Dave sells a white wash. So set that there. That dry. And start on the base coat for the Silver Dragon. Oh! I found it! Literally right in front of my face. Alright. Okay, so here is the red dragon I had clamped. Nice! Very nice indeed. Set it there. That's being weighed down. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then do something. I'm gonna start on the base coat. Thank you. The base coat for this Silver Dragon here. Where'd my big brush go? There it is. No, actually, it's not worth it. This is why I need an airbrush. Because then I can base coat it with just it won't take as much effort. I mean, I can do a lot of fun things with an airbrush. Granted, I learned how to use it, that is. But luckily, I am saving up for an airbrush. A decent airbrushing station. What I'm thinking is to get a Ford Econoline, because it's like a massive van with a bunch of storage space, is get one of them and set up an airbrushing station inside that. That could be fun. Paint's still wet. Okay. My bad. And I have been told that I should start using a wet palette, before, but really don't see the point because Vallejo paints, they stay wet enough or wet just long enough for me to do what I need to do with them. I mean, just don't see the need for having a wet palette, which is basically paper towel, a damp paper towel used as the base for your palette. But given as I normally go through all the paints, I don't really see a need for it. Now, if I was painting like a diorama or something, which I actually want to start making, my first diorama is probably going to be Portal that I'm going to do for the final encounter in my campaign. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that because I have the foam and such for it. The paint I want to use because I'm thinking it'll just be a bluish Portal, but I don't know how to make it. I don't know what I want it to look like yet. I just know I want it to be very, very big. That is base coat done. All right, let's start on the wash for this one. Here it is. Oh, okay. First attempt at a wash, and that's how it turned out. That's pretty impressive. So that's me making my first wash. You can see it's already bringing out the details and such. I like that. I think I'll use this whitewash on my silver dragon because it brings out the lighter colors and such. I like that a lot. I'll let the wash dry. Oh, set that there while it's drying. Ooh, Good Mythical Morning uploaded a new video. It's only been 30 minutes. Wow. Okay. So I'm trying to keep it around an hour to 2 hours. But 30 minutes? That's so short. I've already base coated my silver dragon. Okay. Now, there are some defining features between dragons. Like silver dragons, they have that mohawk going down. Gold dragons, they have like a whisker type beard, kind of see it. All these little whiskers here. That's how you know it's a gold dragon. But with like copper and brass and such like that, you can't really tell because they have the wings that go down into their tail. thinking, sorry, what I could do is, what I could do is test out some more techniques on this. So right away, when you open the young Copper Dragon box, you have the base. It's wrapped up in this nice little plastic thingy. Slice that open. Set the hobby knife down. And you have your base. Okay. Then have this plastic inside. That spreads out easily. Then the playing base comes out relatively easy too. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep calling it playing base. Alright, and then you have your Copper Dragon, and right outside the box I don't see any mold lines. Oh, I see one. It's easily fixable. Grab your hobby knife. Grab your hobby knife. Just gently scratch away the mold line. You don't have to do this. I didn't until I got a hobby knife, which was maybe a few days ago. I mainly got this hobby knife to help me build a diorama, the portal I was talking about. But you don't have to. Okay. This one, I'm thinking I could do a hammered brass base coat, or hammered copper base coat, then a brassy brass maybe as a dry brush to kind of accentuate the colors. Then for the underbelly, could do maybe a pale flesh base coat would be fun. I don't know. Let's check the monster manual for more details. There's copper. Don't really see their eye color though. Yeah, so as the dragon ages, its scales become more coppery in color, later taking on a green tint as it ages. So what I could do is hammered copper base coat and a dry brush of brassy brass and jade green. I think that would be fun. It doesn't say what their eye color is. Like the silver dragons eventually becomes just white. Like it's how was it worded? As the silver dragon grows older, its pupils fade until its eyes resemble orbs of Mercury. With gold dragon, um, so a gold dragon wormling has flecks of dark yellow with metallic fleck, or has scales of dark yellow with metallic flecks. Its flecks grow larger as the dragon matures. As the gold dragon ages, its pupils fade until its eyes resemble pools of molten gold. Uh, yeah, and then copper dragon doesn't say anything about it. Fun, 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 fun. Here it is. A copper dragon's pupils fade with age, and the eyes of the oldest dragons resemble glowing turquoise orbs. I think they lived in caves, I believe. I don't remember. I think it was cave. On dry uplands and hilltops where they make their lairs in narrow caves. So, uplands and on hilltops. That would be kind of grassy. Let's see, Google. What was the first word? Brass, bronze, copper dragon layer. Also, uplands and hilltops. Uplands, an area of high or hilly land. Okay, yeah, so pretty grassy. Bunch of trees. Okay. All right. Okay, so silver dragon, I believe it said that it matures, its scales become like pure silver, or it looks like it was carved out of pure silver. Okay. Scales look kind of yellowish silverish. As it approaches adulthood, its color gradually brightens until individual scales are barely visible. Okay. And pupils fade until the eyes resemble orbs of Mercury. Okay. So for a young silver dragon, I think just keeping the eyes silver with kind of a dab of whitewash would be good. Dab. Come on. There it is. Perfect. I think. Now on to dry brushing. Oh, it's not dry. Okay. All right. So I'll set that there, like so. Okay. Perfect. All right. Yeah. Ah, no. Stop. There. So, put my water. There. What I've learned is this damp, so just a little spritz, like so. Then get my Gorilla Glue. Kind of tap it on there, like so. Come on. There's that. Perfect. And I don't need to clamp it because that's a really snug fit. Copper Dragon. I really like how the color turned out on that one, and I really like how the whitewash came out. So I gotta find a place to set him or her. I don't gender differentiate or discriminate, whatever the word is. What? There, why was that so hard to grab? Why are you not going on? What are you doing? Come on. There. Perfect. Now, tiniest dab of yellow. And I'm trying to make this Bone Devil look aged, so I don't want to use skeleton bone. I wonder what will happen if I just brush on it. the whitewash. Kind of using it as a dry brush technique to get it on there, but I'm not sure how it'll turn out. That's more metallic than I'd like. Maybe some khaki for like an aged bone look. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, on to dry painting your bed. So yellow, wipe off, and ooh, that looks nice. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Add a bit of yellow to the eyes, just to make them visible. And then I'll go over that with the whitewash again. Nice. Then khaki on the brush, and that's not what I was aiming for. I can fix this, I think. Actually, now that I think about it, it kind of looks like it's been in the desert for a while. Nice. I'm actually liking that. Looks really good. Okay, so for this, what I can do just dry brush on some khaki to make it kind of look like an old wooden flooring. Keep in mind, most of this is just me experimenting with paints, see what works. That's also a result of me experimenting with paints. But you never learn unless you make mistakes. So that's why I will not wash off that paint, so I can learn not to do that again. And like, for example, most of these was me learning how to do spell effects. A few of them I'm not as proud of as I should be, but a few of them I'm really proud of. And this monk, I wanted to experiment with mainly skin. So I used tan skin, and personally I think it came out really, really nice. I'm thinking when I get my next one, I can do the skin, and then I can experiment with highlights. Okay, now for you. Need more brass, or not brass, but copper. So hammered copper. That we won't need that much, but oh well. I'm just gonna experiment with the whole thing as a copper base coat. See what happens. Because if I fail anyways, which more than likely I will, then, like I said before, I'll have something to learn from. And you'll notice that I'm not even close to working on the wings yet, and that's because I'm wanting to let this base coat dry, so where I can grab it from like the legs and tail and such, without getting paint all over or smutting paint. And I'm holding on to one wing, so I'm going to do the inside of this wing. And try not to get paint all over the place. Oh, I know most people actually say, "Oh, I can't start painting because it's so expensive." That's not entirely true. Most board games come with miniatures, and 2 pack of miniatures at my store is actually only like $9. That comes with 2 miniatures, and the paints aren't too expensive. Like these Vallejo ones, Dave is selling for $4.99 plus tax, and you can also get minis online if you don't have a game store by just going to Amazon or Hero Forge. Now, Hero Forge is actually pretty pricey if you're not printing them yourself because it's custom made minis and they 3D print it and they can also paint it for you. Or not paint it, but print it in color, I believe it is. Which is actually a new aspect. But once you get into painting, it's very, very addicting. And you get to develop new techniques and learn from watching others, which I find very, very enjoyable. Okay, now let that dry. I wonder what will happen if I do. Oh, that's a bad idea. Wait, it's the wrong base, anyways. If I do a khaki base coat on this, and then green dry brush, could be fun. Give it more of a hilly texture. Then I can make a green wash can use that. No, actually, I don't want to get too crazy with washes. I only have a limited amount of paint. That's the base coat done. This one, here we are. Okay, then maybe if I do the bronze dry brush on this. Kind of give it that old, kind of weathered type of look. Or just make it look like blood splattered all over the place. That works too. Now we'll dry brush of silver. For the stone texture of like a wizard's tower. That actually looks really nice. Ooh, I wonder. Oh, this is probably going to backfire, but maybe. Some arcane runes on there. Yes. So just freehanded that. Just did a triangle with 3 little curves. Okay. Okay. How are you turning out? Ooh, I actually don't think that those eyes need a whitewash. Looks really good. Okay, let's dry fit it first. See which way it goes on. Like that. Wait. No. Like this. Yes. Okay. So, get a little dab on here. That. Perfect. Silver dragon. base coating you. Wait, no, that's my dry brush. No! There we go. There's my base coat brush. Okay, now set that there to dry. Now I gotta wash off the dry brush. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Do I want to use brassy brows? No, I don't. Where's my jade green? There it is. Oh. Just a little bit of jade. Because what I'm planning to do is dry brush his underscales and his overscales in jade green. So, a little bit on the brush. Off. Then I'll do a dry brush of silver on the underscales. And finish that off with my whitewash. But for the overscales, I'm just gonna barely touch it. So it just has those random hints of jade green. Okay. Then you whitewash. Whoa. Okay, so while I was grabbing the whitewash, it kind of spilled onto these bits here. I think I'm gonna leave that because that is starting to look really nice. Okay, that's the khaki. Just dry it up now. I'm gonna test something out. Whitewash on there. This. And sit. Okay. Right. So, this again. Nice. Okay, and then we got dry brush tiny bits of silver to represent rocks. Nice. I'm proud of that. Brr. That was cold. Very cold. Gotta finish up the goblins too. Oh well, still about a week. Still haven't found my freaking fire effect that had dropped in my last stream. I'm sad. Been looking all over for it. Okay, and spritz and dry fit first, as you do. And it fits really snugly. So little dab. Thank you. Second copper dragon. And that's where the whitewash had spilled onto it. just barely see it. A little vein of white paint, like right up here by the shoulders. But other than that, oh, even that, it looks really good. So, all that's left is waiting for those to dry. I'm waiting. This ready to go because I'm gonna glue on my red dragon to his base. So I don't need about that much room. So little spritzy spritz and thinking I might glue on some weights here. Wait, why was I panicking? I have a while before the glue dries. I'm gonna go grab some coins. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use 2 pennies, one in each of these little divots. Just gonna play. Good. Repeat. So like so. No! Why are you not tightening? Oh, stop it. Stay there. Stop moving. Stop moving. Thank you. Screw it. It's not gonna stop moving. Nope. Now there's glue all over the place. Again. I'm gonna kind of set them like that. Instead, yeah. Oh no. Stay. Perfect. Alright, I think that's a good spot to end the stream. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one.